Was good, guys? So today on the podcast, um, I I wrote a bunch of notes down, and when I tend to write notes down, I uh, I write the whole speech. So might sound like the whole speech, but I'll try to pause in between and share my thoughts. And so today on the podcast, I'll talk about the importance of pelvic floor exercises and sexual health in general, as well as a supplement I'm going to start taking that improves blood flow, immunity, and performance. I'll also talk about what may have led to the chemical imbalance in my brain sooner and what I believe the Bible suggests about sexual health. So there you go. You may be thinking to yourself, what's this cat know about sexual health? What's this fat ass pervert know about sexual health, right? Well, I did phallogenics exercises, which increased my size for a time, even though I did it for years, like a couple years. And I also did Kegels and planks like crazy, which made me last longer. So, I don't. A lot of you may have cut the show off like right now, but I'm not going to get too deep into sensitive information like I usually do. But I just got me some supplements called Redwood Max by Umzu. And I'm going to start doing pelvic floor exercises. Sexual health is essential for any man. Sexual health stimulates physical health, and physical health stimulates mental health. Now, that might be reversed at the beginning. The physical health stimulates sexual health. That may be more plausible, but no, man. Sexual health is important, but you can't be just masturbating and not doing anything because that will make things worse. Or, um, having sex and not performing, like you should be. Plus, there's a lot more exercise you could do for your pelvic floor. I, for one, don't think you can have a tight enough pelvic floor. People might have thought I was wound too tight, but I was happy as fuck. Literally. With that being said, I was taking an obscene amount of pleasure pills just to cut to the chase. Combine that with being manic and bipolar, it was a wild roller coaster. And that's absolutely true because on those sexual supplements I was taking more than the recommended dose. I was taking more than one serving at a time, and mom thinks that's why I got. Mom and dad think that's why I got out of control. Uh, but we reached out to family, and it turns out bipolar was genetic. And that's what I believe. I believe it is genetic. I believe there's a lot of men out there that are taking sexual supplements like crazy, pissing vinegar and full of testosterone. But no, that's what I think. But I think just taking Redwood Max by Umzu is what I'm gonna start taking. I believe it's 3 pills a day. They give you a supply of 90 in a bottle, so I got me a few bottles. The ingredients are, or hold up, yeah, they're all natural supplements. The ingredients are vitamin C, garlic root, which is an odorless powder, horse chestnut extract, and pine bark extract, which is why it's probably called redwood. I'm not sure, but or maybe it gives you that wood. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you know how they work out for me down the road. And I'll stand by my word that I won't give out any sensitive information like size and how long I last sexually. Stuff like that. I got, I just want to say I got music out there. I got music out there where I shared facts. And believe it or not, I don't give a fuck. But, um, whatever. If you want to know those details, look me up. Porn star prodigy. But I think another bipolar side effect is hypersexuality, but I'll keep God in mind when I disclose such content. The real question is, where do you know to draw the line between sexual health and being a Christian? The short answer to that is you save unprotected sex until the honeymoon. Pornography is a curse to many men, and when you get with a gal, obviously you have to give that up. But sex is seen as perverted to God if you don't love the gal you're doing it with, and to go without saying doing it without consent is rape. But I encourage y'all to keep those things in mind when distinguishing sexual sin from sexual health biblically. And what I want to talk about is we're getting to the end here, but is masturbating bad? Well, if you don't use it, you lose it, and that's science. Where do you draw the line between science and Christianity? That's the real question, and that I can't answer. But yeah, that's my 2 cents anyway. It's the last note I took. Let me see how long that took. Took 7 minutes, solid. But no, like I was saying, you don't use it, you lose it. But you guys want to know the phallogenics exercises? Go to phallogenics.com. That's PHALOGENICS.com. Phallogenics.com. I'm not obviously I'm not sponsored by them, but they have a lot of good workouts and it will increase your size. And the Kegels alone, I mean, if you're squeezing it all the time, not masturbating, but squeezing your pelvic floor, you're gonna last longer. You're gonna last longer. And the will to go a little longer goes a long ways. That is not the sole reason I put that title on the cover, because no, by longer I meant time, longer time. You guys might hear the extreme alarm. It's 4:55 in the morning right now. I woke up this early so I could share this podcast out in the back garage because obviously it's sensitive information. It's a sensitive topic, but now what the hell was I saying? Whatever, my mind went blank. Oh yeah, the will to go a little way goes a lot. The will to go a little longer goes a long ways. Yeah, that's a time thing. So you put in a little bit more work. Uh, you're gonna get at the job. You're gonna get more money. In with and respect. You're gonna get more respect. You start from the bottom, work your way up. You're gonna get more respect. Uh, doing pelvic floor exercises and phallogenics. You're gonna get bigger and last longer. You do those longer. But starting out, you got to start off slow, because if you don't, you're gonna have a swelled up mess, but it won't be fun at all. So ease your way into it. You spend longer time with family. You won't regret it when they pass away. So that's all I wanted to say. Um, but I mean, don't the title is not lost on me, and that's the will to go a little longer goes a long ways, and that goes for anything. That might be the title of my biography when I'm old and gray, but nah. Or after I completed Iron Man, but no, that's gonna take a long ass time, and I'm gonna be glad that I went the longer way. I went the long way and uh, came out better for it. So yeah, peace, you guys. Let's fucking grind. 5 o'clock. I couldn't decide if I was gonna go to the ball courts and exercise there on the concrete, or if I'm gonna do it downstairs. But um, regardless, I'll get my workout in, and let's fucking go, dude. Let's get this shit.